Aftermarkets, October 18, 2024. I left 2 weeks ago my commentary on the market, and I mentioned that the market seems to not want to fall down. After years, ever since the last administration change, we've saw nothing but extreme changes in the stock market. Gains, yes. We finally got the gains sometime after February or March of 2024, but it started out pretty rough, just constant losses. It sort of got into a system of just maintaining March, April, May. Then June, there was all the explosions with the, what they call the IA stocks or AI stocks. They gave a lot of people a lot of gains, but those gains have been taken off the table. You may not have noticed it because of the clandestine process that occur when gains are absorbed by companies that have made those returns. They slowly but surely take it off. I mean, they hold the market until everybody that's involved in that clique has an opportunity to take their gains. Nonetheless, what's left over are the scraps. So as you have noticed, the production from companies like NVIDIA has not been as great as it had been over the early summer months. Well, NVIDIA is still making money. It's just not making it the way it used to. My advice, if you do hold on to NVIDIA, is be careful where you purchase it at, because there could potentially be some detrimental change in the next few weeks. There's been a lot going on. I mean, we have a character that has been, in my personal opinion, run through the gamut when it comes to legal processes with not really having any validity. All of it seems to be just ideas or consequences that somebody decided that they were going to pursue. It's amazing, how Teflon some people can be to circumstances in the course of incredible chaos. So, what's going to happen? What can we expect? Well, I suspect, as I mentioned in my last video, the same. We're going to see some of the same. I don't think you're going to get any kind of hard drops in this market until after November 4th. I think that this has been all pre-orchestrated, and I believe that you're going to continue to see a steady hole in the market. And that's basically what it's been doing for the last 45 days. Still have some more days left in the 45 days. But it all happened like a light switch being turned on. Or you can say a light switch being turned off. But at any rate, it's an interesting market. It's very interesting if you hold a lot of assets. I, on the other end, tend to believe that the gains have been made in this market, and there is about to be a new cycle of gains. My position has been that this market will sell off, and it's going to sell off pretty hard. Be prepared. Watch the advice. Be vigilant. Don't allow what gains you have already accumulated evaporate. Because when it sells off, they're gone. And it doesn't happen over weeks, months, years. It happens instantly. When Wall Street decides that, hey, let's take our profits, you can best believe any shares that they are potentially looking to take profits in will be decimated. And if you're still holding those shares, you can expect that you will be holding on to those shares for a long time before you can get back to their par value. So think about that. If you've got some gains, you may want to take a look. Is now a good time to be buying stocks? Sure it is. The only difference is you've got to be swift about your decisions to buy the stocks. Old grandpa buy and hold, that system's been dead now for about 30 years. The markets are instant. You make all your money in the markets in an instant. Day traders will tell you that. You even have some people that, they shave off the markets. They take pinches off the market daily. They may not be day traders, but they might say, hey, listen, I like Microsoft. I'm going to buy 1 million shares. Well, 1 million shares, that stock moves just 2 points. Look how much money you just made. In and out. You don't want to stay in that stock forever because those days have gone. Wall Street's gotten too greedy and it's too risky. Pay attention to what's going on out there right now. All I'm going to say in my comment about it, it's a choice that's pending, scheduled to occur within the next 2 weeks. Doesn't look good for either side. So it's a drop of the hat, a flip of the coin top, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is you don't care about any of that. The only thing you're worried about is a reasonable return. So stay vigilant, watch your stocks, stay away from stocks that don't grow. Stay away from stocks that have very poor concentrations. Everybody already knows who the major ones are. They've been exhausted. There's still money to be made in them. They need to take a dive. Once they take a dive, they're worth looking at again. Small caps, they're selling you all hard on small caps, but small caps are not listening because they haven't done anything. I even hear talk about bonds again. A lot of people are pouring money into bonds because they know when you start seeing people pour money into bonds, it's almost like the music's stopped playing. Thank you so much for listening to my commentary. It's the best on the internet. Thank you, YouTube, and enjoy your business trades.